I have no idea what you're talking about for this cool kid summer shit.
God. Oh my God.
I swear, Lindsay's trying to gaslight me for this episode. It's
Gaslight,
unbelievable.
gatekeep, girl boss.
And I'm gonna record all this so that she can't lie on camera.
Wait, I wasn't ready to record yet.
Exactly. I caught you off guard now.
I know. I still need to find my chapstick. I don't know where it went.
What do you need that for?
Because my lips hurt. I was anxious and I bit the skin off of my lips. Little midday snack.
People with anxiety figuring out if they want to have nail clippings or loose skin for a midday snack.
I'll take the loose skin.
God.
I can't.
Welcome everyone to the TJH
Podcast.
Yeah. We kind of rebranded and we rebranded for what? 4 episodes?
Yeah. I still call it the Jungle Hour.
I mean, it is the Jungle Hour. We can't even lie about that.
Yeah.
Lynn and I, I'll just say it quickly, but we won't talk about it until the end of the episode. This will probably be our last episode for a while.
Yeah.
Too busy. That's like the TLDR of it all. But I refuse to have the last episode we upload be called Labubu or Hachi Pupu. We could have called this one Matcha Latte or Dubai Chocolate.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, speaking of Labubus, I did get one. It's a fake one though, and she looks really busted.
You got a Balulu?
Yeah, no, a Lafufu.
Was it actually called Lafufu?
Yeah, like fake ones are called Lafufus.
So then, how is it fake? Isn't that its own brand then at that point?
No, that's what people are calling it.
Like
it's like a nickname.
What's the company called then?
Well, they're like fakes. They're like in boxes that look like if you got them from the original retailer, but then you open it up and it's a fake.
Oh.
Yeah.
I see.
I know.
Interesting. Do you have it with you? Can you show it off for us?
I don't know where it is.
Oh well.
It's not like grabbable and I don't want to get up.
Well,
I mean, I can.
Nah, I don't want to show that thing on camera.
Okay. Yeah. It's kind of a jump scare. We should.
Why did they become popular? I still don't understand that.
Get it. I'm not gonna lie, now that I have one, I'm like,
get it.
I just think they're cute to dress up, but now that I have one, I don't really care about it.
See, it's that consumerism BS that we're dealing with nowadays, where everyone loves seeing it online and they're like, I need it, and the second you get it, you're just like, oh, okay.
What's that episode of SpongeBob? Water.
I don't need it. Yeah. Yeah, but that's different. That's him trying to live.
Yeah, but
you don't need a Lafufu to live, unless
I don't know.
Unless you tell yourself you need one to live.
I found out Barbie clothes fit it, so I do take it and like dress it up.
I keep seeing jokes of you know that scene in Toy Story 3 where they're like going to the incinerator and they're kind of just like, well, this is it, and they just hold hands.
Yeah.
Which I'll say is terrifying to think about when you actually, like, they literally are just giving up. They're just like, we're dead.
We're done.
But I keep seeing people post that video and it just says Labubu's in 2026 when all the hype goes away and they're just full in a landfill.
Yeah, that's fair. My favorite, okay, this is kind of rabbit hole. I know we didn't really discuss this beforehand, but I am part of a lot of subreddits dedicated to things I like. And I like Awalas. Like, I have my trusty Awala here.
Yeah.
I like it, love it. But there are people who collect these things. And, like, a new color will drop. They're like, I want it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, to me, that's crazy. I remember seeing this picture when Stanleys were still, like, the big trend. This, like, person had, like, 30 or 40 Stanleys. In, like, different colors. Like, why do you need that many?
It's literally just, like, people getting brainwashed by consumerism, I feel. Like,
yeah.
It's kind of upsetting, too, because the whole purpose of it is...
reduce waste.
Exactly. It's supposed to, you have it and it lasts a long time. Like I have
Yeah.
this one that actually my parents got for me. So thank you, parents.
I was gonna say that one's a new one. It's not
Yeah.
pink or orange.
Yeah, but that was yours that you gave me,
Yeah.
Lindsay.
Sorry.
This one is just more neutral
Yeah.
because it's kind of just better for work and it's also just more me. I
Yeah,
like the one you gave me, Lynn. Let me make that clear.
I know.
But like, I mainly like now that I have two, I'm like, hey, this is my work one and this is my at home one.
Yeah. See, I'm a 3 beverage girly. I work from home, so on my desk at all time, 3 beverages. I keep this one is also an Awala. Sponsor us. Well, maybe not since we're going out of business. But,
Maybe our next podcast.
yeah, that's true, that's true. But this one, I like it. Of course, it's a different bottle type, but I put water with a lemon packet in here. I get crystallized lemon. I just put regular water in here, and then I have a Starbucks cup that I put a soda in, like a Dr. Pepper.
What is it? One to hydrate, one to,
For energy, one for
and then
fun.
one for fun. Is that
Yeah.
like an actual metric or is that something
No, it's
girls
just
have
for
made up
fun.
now that they're like full-time employees?
That's like girl vocab.
Okay.
It's like
I
girl
I
dinner,
I hope that's not a girl dinner.
girl math.
Well, you yourself need ounces and ounces of water. So you just got to keep replenishing. I had this one guy when I was on my internship, there was this one guy I worked with. And what is the metric? It's like how much water do you or should you.
Wasn't it like half your body weight in ounces?
I thought it was something like 2 liters. Okay, so it's actually a little bit more. On
Mm.
average, you should have between 2.5 and 3.5 liters. Oh, no, no, no. Sorry. Three and a
Oh,
half
dang.
liters for men, 2.5 liters for women.
IBP. I be
I
pissin'.
I be pissing, not IBS. I be
I
shitting.
know.
That's what IBS actually stands for. For those who don't know, it's not
Yeah.
irritable bowel syndrome. That's just
No.
scientific mumbo jimbo. It's I be shitting.
It's a
Anyways,
good one.
I had this one guy I worked with, and I think he had a 4 liter bottle. And for perspective, that's like a small water jug just
Yeah.
on his
Oh, I
desk at
used to
all
have one of
times.
those. Like a hydro jug?
Yeah, like they're
Yeah.
massive. And like, there's no shame in that. I think that was great for
Right.
him. But I asked him one day at work, I was like, why do you have like such a big water bottle? Like, I don't
Yeah.
really think about it, but I just kind of I just realized how big it is in comparison.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, well, it's easier than having to constantly refill water bottles and then losing track of how much water I've had. And for
That's smart.
myself, my brain takes this as a challenge to finish the whole thing before the end of the day. Because at the end of the day,
Crazy.
I always have to refill it. I was like, shit, that's kind of smart.
See, I need to drink more water, but I can only do that on the weekends.
What do you mean? Why only on the weekends?
My bathroom breaks are, like, monitored. Like, I be pissing a lot
Oh
if I
yeah,
drink a lot of water.
your work expects everyone to have a catheter.
Yeah,
Is that
pretty
what it's called?
much.
Is the catheter the thing where
Yeah,
it's like
catheter.
a little baggy under your
Yeah.
Don't people
Go
do that who are like not like professional gamers, but just people that are like like they game a lot? Have you not heard of that?
No, I've heard of it. Speaking of gamers, that just, like, reminded me of
Mhm.
something.
Okay.
I'm going to Comic-Con tomorrow, okay?
Ooh.
And I'm a little scared. Like, I
Why?
just I just think of those, like, videos of when people go to Comic Cons and then, like, have you seen that one video? Like, the guy, he's like, "Notice me, senpai. Notice me." I'm pretty sure I showed it to you before.
I think I can
Like,
picture that.
I don't know, it's just, like, every time I go to Comic Con, it's like I'm a very, like, casual, like, gamer. I got back into Fallout, like, I've loved Fallout, like, since I was 13, that's my favorite series. But Fallout 72, I've gotten back in, like, I played for 6 hours a few weeks ago, it was kinda bad. But, like, some of these people are, like, really hardcore.
Well, some of them I just feel like it's a little much when they're
Like,
um like really obsessed with the actors or the voice actors where it's like they're also humans. I think you should give them a little more space.
yeah, I guess, like, our celebrities or whatever showing up are kinda lame this year, but I guess, like, the voice for, like, Miraculous Ladybug canceled last minute, and, like, a lot of people were so upset.
Wow.
It's like,
But
There's, like,
why?
n I don't know. I don't know. There's no one I would wanna meet except maybe 3. Steve from Blue's Clues, like, OG Steve,
Yeah.
original Steve, and then Joey Fatone from NSYNC, and then oh, man, I can't think of his name. I can only think of his, like, Stranger Things name, Hopper.
No,
David
no, no,
Harbour.
no. Damn it, yes. I was
Yes.
just thinking of his name as well. I was like, fuck, what is it?
I'm rewatching Stranger Things right now, so
I have to now that that new season's coming out.
it's so
Aren't the
good.
episodes like 2 hours long?
They're
Like
an hour,
I swear I saw 2 hours. Oh,
like an hour and a half.
hold on. Stranger Things season 5 episode.
I
Because
just think it's
I remember
oh,
seeing one was
sorry.
like 3 hours long.
Yeah. I just
Oh
think it's
no,
kind of funny
they're all over 2 hours.
for the last season.
Yep, every
Oh,
single one.
that's crazy.
Like
I just think it's
look at this.
so funny how these kids, like, started when they're, like, 11, and now they're, like,
When they
20.
were
It's like,
what? When they were what? 11?
11!
Elle!
Oh.
What is her human name? Did she make it
Can't
Ellie?
No, her human name was, like, Jane, like, that's the one, like, she was given, Jane, but then she just kept Elle, like, she liked Elle better.
Oh, what did I? Oh, when they moved to California, was it?
No.
But yeah, 2 hour 10, 225, 25,
God.
215, 230, 240, and then
3.
3 hours.
They
They
better
are
play this at the
basically
movies.
they are basically just making Avatar films.
Yeah. See, this is an issue
Insane.
for me because I always binge watch this series, like, when the new seasons come out, so yikes.
I mean, one of my buddies was talking to me about like we should watch this at some point. And for context, he lives, I want to say,
He's doing the math.
it's a 2 hour drive. So in the length of driving, he could finish an episode. That just tells you how long the episodes are and how far away we are. But
Crazy.
basically, he wants to watch the episodes with me, and I'm like, I would. Like
Like the
he's a
new ones?
university buddy, and yeah, the new ones.
Oh.
But it's just like, damn, why do we have to live so far away? That's the fun part about adulting.
Dalton.
But yeah, for Comic Con, didn't you say you wanted to do Squirrel Girl?
Yeah, I was thinking about it, but I realized I have an easier outfit that would require no effort on my end. Back when Stranger Things season 3 came out, the one with the Starcourt Mall, you know, when Elle was trying on clothes, she had like the black romper with all like the 80s like squiggles and designs.
Oh, I love that outfit.
Me too. So Target actually partnered with Stranger Things or Netflix when that season came out, and they released a real line of the outfits.
Oh,
And it's like actually good material, not like party city material if you're going to get like a Halloween costume. So I have that romper.
mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
I'm gonna probably wear that.
Are you gonna shave your head?
No, it's too much. It's too much.
That's fair. That's
I don't
fair.
know. I'm excited just to see. I always like looking at the merchandise. I want to see if I can find like a Squirrel Girl print or something.
Or a comic.
Yeah, a comic. Yes, that's what I'm looking for.
I will say, I went to Comic Con. Is it? I forget if it's the same name in Canada. I just know the term Comic Con.
Yeah, I think that's
But
like a general term.
yeah, potentially. But I remember going in Canada when I was in high school. And I just remember like some sections I was like, oh, this is fun. It's like
Yeah,
graphic T-shirts that an artist made, or it's art
I
books or
know.
that kind of stuff. Or
I
it's
know what you're
like,
gonna say.
but I cannot stand how many Funko Pops there are. Why? I do not get it. Why is what's, in my opinion, an ugly bobblehead the like novelty thing for a majority of comics people? Like I
Yeah,
don't get it.
I have 3.
Okay.
I have Alexander Hamilton from Hamilton, so basically Lin-Manuel Miranda. Then I have a Squirrel Girl one, and then I also have a Baymax one, but it's actually a stuffed animal, like it's a sculpture made of like vinyl material.
So
Like
is it,
almost like a
hold on,
stuffed animal.
does it look like a stuffed animal or it is a stuffed animal?
It is a stuffed animal, but on the box it says like a bendable sculpture or whatever.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's kind of strange.
Okay, the Baymax one, I'll give you a pass
Yeah,
because
it's
it's
unique.
Baymax,
Yeah, it's unique.
and that's your hyperfixation.
Yeah, it is.
Lin-Manuel Miranda, I think, is just weird. I will say that.
It's an inside joke.
And I'm sorry, the Squirrel Girl one, you should have gotten the Funko Pops one, or not the Funko Pops. The
Oh, I know the other one.
what
Like
is the
their
brand?
competitor. It's like, I don't know. I think it
Um,
starts with the S.
action. What would it be called? A sculpture, an action figure?
I don't know. Yeah, maybe. I went to Tampa Toy Con and they had like a bunch of like comics and interesting things I've never seen before in my life. Toys.
Such as?
Like they had toys from the 20s there, like the 30s, like really old ones. There's like this vintage vendor. They also had Barbies too. That's why I was there, but
Oh, of course. Do you know something? Actually, Lynn and I were trying to figure out what to talk about this episode because
what?
we didn't want to just talk about us ending the show. But there's something, Lynn, we did talk about, or you were talking about because you were all excited about, but you forgot about when we were talking before this episode.
Oh, oh my God, I'm so
The
excited. Yes.
world's largest
Largest
Build-A-Bear.
Build-A-Bear. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this is coming to Orlando. This is where Icon Park is, so the giant wheel. Um, this is where the drop tower used to be before that accident occurred. So there,
Icon Tower, that's what it's called,
or Icon Park, that's the area.
in Florida.
Orlando, yeah.
Oh, it's
So
specifically in Orlando. Okay.
yeah, Orlando. So they took down the drop tower after that accident happened, and I guess they're repaving everything, and they're just going to build a giant shopping center, but they're building a two-story Build-A-Bear, and I'm so excited. I can't wait. Like, I can't even fathom what's going to be on the second story.
What is this Icon Park drop tower incident you were referencing? Because I don't know anything that happened.
This like happened during my first college program. There was a kid, and I guess one of the workers manipulated the lap bar, so he slipped out and fell.
He died?
Yeah,
Oh my god. How
I
did
know.
it what did the worker do?
Well, I don't know if it was that worker. It's been a while since like I've reviewed the case, but they basically manipulated it so he could like sit in it.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
actually
or like the lap bar.
it's a lot worse than you think.
No.
So, investigations revealed that the ride had been manually adjusted to accommodate
Yes,
larger riders, which allowed Samson, the uh
it was the
the
child.
the child,
Yeah.
who exceeded the weight limit, to slip out of his seat. The ride was permanently closed and dismantled. The incident also led to the Tire Samson Act, which increased safety standards for theme park rides in Florida, including mandatory seatbelts and harnesses for rides over 100 feet. That wasn't already a policy or a law?
No,
That's crazy.
I know.
That's so upsetting, though. Oh my.
It
I thought
is.
you were going to say like the whole thing just like,
No, it was just one person that fell out.
I saw something recently where it's a Dubai swing roller coaster snapped in half.
That is scary. I haven't heard about that,
It was
but that
like
reminds me of something.
literally yesterday. It was one of the ones where there's like the bar, okay?
Okay.
And then all the people sit here like circular, and you
Oh,
go
okay.
like that, and then you
Yeah.
eventually like do a 360. The bar literally just snapped and fell into itself, like it just sandwiched.
Oh,
So yeah, it's
I don't like
that,
that.
and then fell down. Terrifying stuff.
Crazy. I saw a TikTok yesterday about this park in Japan. It's like an amusement park, but they hold like the title for like the most thrill rides in one spot. They have, I guess, one of the highest roller coasters of all time, one of the steepest roller coasters of all time, and there's no like tame rides at this park. Everything's just extreme. I forgot what the name was though.
Fuji Q Highland.
Yes, Fuji Q.
is known for its record-breaking roller coasters and attractions, often featured in the Guinness Book of Records. It's located at the foot of Mount Fuji, offering stunning view alongside its intense rides. Um, One of the ones showcased is called Zocon Motorbike Coaster, and it looks
So
like
fun.
Tron on steroids, which is
Ooh,
really cool.
this is
That's kind
going
of
to
that's kind of crazy to have a theme park at the base of like what is one of the most popular and well-known
yeah,
mountains.
like that has to be such a pretty backdrop. This is going to sound embarrassing, but one of my favorite hobbies as a kid, I used to love watching like roller coaster POVs, and then it like eventually landed me to the abandoned theme park side of YouTube. And when I was a kid, River Country was my hyperfixation. River Country at Disney. And I wanted to go so bad. I still remember this time my brother went with his Boy Scout troop to go camping at Fort Wilderness, and they still had like river country over there but closed off, and I remember like peeking through like one of the green sheets they put over the fence for like privacy.
Okay, this is different than what I was thinking of. I
Oh,
thought this was on Discovery Island
no, it was across from Discovery Island.
on the mainland.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Why did it get closed? Like,
Brain-eating amoebas in the water.
oh,
Yeah, that's why
lovely.
it got
Oh,
closed.
fuck.
It like the water they used was Bay Lakes water.
So why didn't they just like flush the system, do like a deep clean of it all, and then have a internal circulation of like imported water?
I don't know. That's a good question.
So okay, so then right next to it, it looks like there's this place called Reflections, a Disney Lakeside Lodge. Oh, it's
Yeah.
permanently closed as well.
Yeah, that's the one they announced like right before COVID, and then they were like, "Just kidding." I think it was supposed to be the Pocahontas themed hotel or inspired resort.
Why would they close the resort then? They could have just like changed the scenery on the outside to prevent people from going to what was river country.
Yeah. Well, I think they're still building Reflections. I think they decided to start building it again, but they like toned it down. There's not as much stuff that they were going to build.
Now I'm curious. Okay, because this is more Disney stuff I don't know about. Reflections, a Disney Lakeside Lodge, is now named Disney Lakeshore Lodge and is under
Yeah.
construction at Disney World. It'll be a DVC resort between Wilderness Lodge and Fort Wilderness. Blah, blah, blah. More info that I don't care about. Okay.
Blah blah.
I feel like we've talked about this before, but like there's a
Yeah.
lot of controversy around Disney using Pocahontas, so I feel
Yeah.
like if they do that, they would have backlash.
Yeah. I don't know if they're still again like keeping the theming. But if you go to Fort Wilderness, because sometimes I like to go over there, just take like the bus from Disney Springs, they have
Mm-hmm.
like the Tricycle D Ranch, which is where all the horses live.
Aw,
And I think last time I was there, which was about 2 years ago, they still had that land cleared out for the hotel. So,
interesting. What was the thing with Discovery Island though? I always hear about like it used to be open and it used to be popular, but like
I think when Animal Kingdom was opened, it started declining the population of people going.
you're right. Yeah, it closed because it had a low attendance when Animal Kingdom opened.
Yeah.
But then I thought when Animal Kingdom opened, there was controversy of it because people are like, it's just another zoo and it's not a good place for animals and blah blah blah.
That's why Disney ran the Not a Zoo campaign.
Yeah, but I've only seen the Imagineering story, so that's how I
Yeah.
know.
Oh, yeah.
Hmm.
Look at us.
Podcasting.
No, I'm talking about we're theme park nerds.
Oh, we most certainly are. You know
Yeah.
what's another theme park that it's a Canadian one and it has a lot of controversy and oh good, it is permanently
Oh, I
closed.
read this one, Marineland.
Yeah. Now
Yeah.
let me say, as a Canadian from Ontario, um who like my family likes theme parks, so like this was a quick and easy way. if we wanted to go somewhere in Canada, Marineland was very good at marketing, and it like really like brought you in, like come here, this is fun, this is family stuff. Um but then like now that I have a frontal lobe and I can
Yeah.
actually like process these things, it is so upsetting. Like the animals, like no sea creature should have that confined of a space.
Mm-mm.
And that's what I like about Disney. It's like, do they have any animals that are like all their animals are birds, or they're like land animals like giraffe and lion and so on?
Yeah, I think Disney got rid of the dolphins and the
Mm-hmm.
manatees.
They
But
had
also,
manatees.
yeah,
Huh.
but also they were like rehabilitation manatees.
Well, yeah, that's different. Like they
Yeah.
have the rehabilitation center in Epcot, but the whole
Hmm.
purpose of it is animals that would die in the wild and they're like
Yeah.
getting help that they need.
Hmm.
Marineland, it's a
No.
what like how do you classify this? It's a oceanic amusement park.
Yeah, I read into the Wikipedia. That place is dark. They had what,
Hmm.
over 16 beluga whales, and I
Mm-hmm.
want to say over half of them died in their care.
Yeah.
It's
Well, interesting. It
crazy.
says it's temporarily closed, not permanently closed.
Yeah, when sorry, I accidentally ding, that's correct. Um, when I was reading on Wikipedia, I saw that they were going to keep it open, but just do the rides. And then apparently sometime this year, I want to say it was last month or maybe May,
Hmm.
apparently they're actually selling all the rides off and it's getting like bulldozed over there.
Good. Like
Yeah,
I
it's
feel like
crazy.
I feel like though they could overhaul it to be. Oh, do you know? Oh, here we go. Here's a thought. Here's a think. They overhaul it. They remove all the animal related stuff. Like
Yeah.
make it a theme park. Because
Hmm.
I will say they have a good layout. Like I remember they had kind of like an adventure section, and it
Yeah.
was like a drop tower, a ride a ride in a mountain, and then a ride that like surrounded that, and it like flew by you.
Hmm.
So then it really like drew you in of like, ooh, I should go on this ride because it looks
Yeah.
exciting and quick. They should just overhaul the land to make it like a second Wonderland. So you know how it's like you have Magic Kingdom and then you have Epcot? Have Canada's Wonderland and then I don't know, rename it.
Yeah. Be interesting.
Because then you have convenience for the people that are like for Canadians who understand this podcast. You have convenience for the people that are in the Niagara region, the GTHA, but closer to like the Halton region, and then like even spots like London and Cambridge and Guelph and Waterloo. I feel like those spots are closer to if you go to Niagara, and then everyone else, Toronto, Scarborough, Mississauga, those guys, they go to Wonderland.
Wonderland. Makes sense.
Damn, I hope that's what they end up doing because we've talked about this before on the show. Wonderland and Six Flags parent companies made a partnership to share IP.
Yeah. Snoopy!
I mean, Snoopy's already been there.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
anything, Snoopy will now be at Six Flags if they choose to do that.
Yeah, that's true. I just, since we started filming our last episode, I
Hmm.
just got a Busch Gardens pass, and their
Yeah,
IP is Sesame Street.
yeah.
So for their parks, they have Sesame Street. But I just think it's like interesting because I used to work there. I used to work at Busch Gardens, and it was owned by SeaWorld. And then this private equity company came in, bought SeaWorld, bought Busch Gardens, bought everything under the SeaWorld Parks and Entertainment umbrella. And they charge people if you don't have an annual pass to go on the Sky Ride. That takes you from one end to the park to the other, and they're charging like $5. The food is about 20 bucks for just an entree.
That's not that's not good.
Yeah, it's crazy. I just when I go, I just leave and get Wawa instead, like down the road. It's much easier. But I remember one thing that a lot of people were upset, me included. They promised that they were going to have this new enclosure opened, this new area, and it was
Hmm.
supposed to have capybaras, squirrel monkeys, and anteaters. And they delayed it not once, not twice, but three times. Three
But
times.
how long were these delays? Like, was
A
it like
few
a couple
weeks.
days?
A
Oh,
few days and then a few weeks, give or take. And so a lot of people are upset about it on the subreddit. People are like, "I know why, but I can't share," and, like, it was just really ominous. And I went opening day for the past preview, and I was so excited to see capybaras. I was like, "Oh, let's go, let's go, let's go." I get there and there's nothing, and I wait there for over an hour and there's nothing.
and didn't you also have to wait for parking and drive there? So it was like
Yeah.
you basically spent 6 hours getting nothing out of it.
Yeah, more like 3 or 4, but yeah.
Okay.
But today I finally got to see the capybara. Just one, because
Rudy.
they only put one in there, but they have a second named Nugget. But I saw Rudy today. He's so cute.
Is Nugget small?
Yeah, I think Nugget's like the baby.
That makes sense.
Yeah, or Nugget's not a baby, but smaller. But the enclosure, I hate to say, like, it is well done. A lot of enrichment in there. But as a human trying to view the capybaras, it kind of sucks. They like put the capybaras on a platform, so you have to stand on like this like rock, like built-in rock stair thing. And there
Hmm.
can really only be one or two people standing at a time. And capybaras are very popular, so it gets really crowded.
So they didn't really plan the viewing
No,
availability.
no, not at all.
I
I would
is it worth it though? Like the season's pass?
To me, yes. To me, yes. I got it part of like a 4th of July sale type thing or Memorial Day, and I got the highest tier you can get. Gets you access to all parks owned by SeaWorld or United Parks, which is that private equity company all around
So
the US.
so what does
So
that include?
like Water Country USA, Busch Gardens, Williamsburg, Sesame Street. Like they have their own Sesame Street only theme park. I forgot where that one
They
is.
own Sesame
Yeah,
Street.
they own Sesame Street. And then all SeaWorlds across the US. So I got that one, but I got it because it gives you like 6 free tickets a year, but also because just randomly they give out free tickets. I have 5 free tickets right now just because they randomly give it out.
Interesting.
Yeah. So it's like, hey, 5 random viewers from the Jungle Hour, let's go. I'm just kidding.
The 5 people that watch this show.
The 5.
You know what sucks is when I did my internship, my
Yeah.
sister suckered me into getting a season's pass for Wonderland, and I went
Yeah.
once. So I definitely wasted my money.
Yeah, I feel like my
But whatever.
rules, like, if you go twice or even 3 times, that's fine. I will say one that I bought that I thought I would use more, but I haven't, is my Universal one.
But yeah,
Yeah, I still go, but the issue is traffic getting there is so bad. I just, like, think about the traffic and I'm like, "Oh, I don't wanna go."
yeah. Doesn't the I-95 suck?
What's I-95? I-4.
For isn't there an
I
I-95 in the U.S.?
something like 195.
I thought it was no, it's Interstate 95. That is a place.
195. Orlando. What?
I've heard I-95 before.
Oh, yeah.
Interstate 95 in Florida. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
but
a place.
that's up and down the coast, though. That's
I
like
don't know this. I'm Canadian.
You're Canadian. Um, yeah, but that one I don't get too much use out of, but I am going to pass holder night that I completely forgot I booked. Um, I think that's 2 Saturdays from now. They're, like, shutting down the park only for pass holders, and then you get, like, exclusive merch, and then you get, like, free food and drink. I don't know.
Hmm, that's not
I was
bad.
Yeah, I was like, tempting, it's free."
Do you know what
Not
else
really.
is? Do you know what else is coming soon at Universal that
What?
somebody won't be able to experience?
Don't talk to me. I'm so upset. Halloween Horror Nights. I've never gone to Halloween Horror Nights. Low key don't get the appeal that much. Like I know some people on Twitter are like, "Oh, Halloween Horror Nights," like they'll buy like the season fear pass. I'm not into it like that, but I want to go. I love Fallout. I love Five Nights at Freddy's. This doll one is very intriguing to me, but I can't go. So I'm
This
so
one,
sad. Which one?
a doll-sized.
Sorry, it didn't update on my end. Yeah.
Ew, that's creepy as
Dolls.
fuck.
I like that. It's like
Okay, so
Barbies.
how many of these are IP? One, two, three, four, five. Is this
Yeah.
IP?
Which one?
Hatchet and Chains?
I don't think so. I've never heard of that. I think it's Terrifier, WWE, Fallout, FNAF, and Freddy.
Five
Jason, I
Nights at
mean.
Freddy's. That's
Can't
gonna be. I'm
wait
sorry.
to
It's
meet you.
ew. Don't do the dance. I I don't get how like that's gonna be scary because I'll be honest. When I watched Five Nights at Freddy's, I found it funny.
The movie's great. The game, I'm so
That's scary.
scared.
That's scary because it's first person.
Yeah.
I feel like if they did like I feel like found footage or like body cam videos would make the movie scarier because then
Yeah.
the thing is happening right in front of you at all times.
Yeah. See, I don't understand the WWE one. I know a lot of people were rooting for it. I don't get it. Like, it's wrestling. Like, how's it scary? But then one of my friends who's really big into wrestling and Halloween Horror Nights, he told me, I guess there's a group, like a wrestling group that's horror themed. So they're making a horror themed house
But
based
how's that?
off that group.
I
I
still don't get how
I
that's
don't get
scary.
it.
I agree with
I
you.
don't get it. I don't get it. Like,
What
oh
is
boy.
Terrifier? I always see him and I don't have the patience to research or like get into the lore.
It's like a horror movie series. My friend
Yeah.
is really into it. I think he has a tattoo of Art the Clown, but I've never watched it. I don't really know the premise. I know it's really, really gory though.
But then that's the other thing is like, is it really gory because that's just the director's like direction,
Yeah,
or is it like some weird thing where it's like he's okay, is Art the Clown? Yeah, I have to search that up.
yeah.
Hold on. Is Art the Clown a human?
Should make a song,
They they must have in the past.
probably. The Needle Pit. The
He's a
Needle
du-
Pit from
oh, I hate the fact that I know that exists. I hate
what?
so much. Just the
The
needle
Needle
pit.
Pit?
It's so disgusting.
I hate that. I hate that. I have a fear of needles and eye things, like things going in your eye.
Oh yeah, isn't there one where she has to like cut her own eye open?
Oh no.
Let's
Oh,
move on. The Fallout
okay.
house will be very interesting because I feel like they'll do a lot of stuff of like radiation and like skin melting, like that kind of stuff.
I'm so excited. I have a friend who works at Universal, but she does the Christmas side of things. But I was just thinking, imagine how fun it must be if you were like a big Fallout fan and you're like, hey, you have to work on props for the Fallout house.
That'd be
I'd be
sick.
so thrilled. I love seeing the old 50s atomic themed props in the game.
Yeah.
That'd be so cool. I hope they have like a nod with the bobbleheads and the Grognak, the barbarian comics. That'd be so cool.
Grodnak?
Yeah, he's like this like character like in the game. It's a comic book they had, but you collect them throughout the game and you get like bonus XP or like certain points.
Is it sorry, you said it's a Grog
Grog,
bobblehead?
like no. Grognak the Barbarian comic.
You collect his comics.
Yeah, and then you collect the Vault Tech bobbleheads.
Is Oh, so Grognak isn't a person that you run into in the game.
No, he's just like a character, but you like collect the comics.
I feel like they should make that like someone in the lore of Fallout. Like
Yeah.
they should make a vault where like they get a fanboy who's like hyper fixated on it.
There's a similar task to that kind of. In
Okay.
Fallout 4, there's a quest called the Silver Shroud. You know, back in the 50s, people didn't have, or 40s, people didn't have TV. They would listen to the radio. So there
Yeah.
was like a comic on the radio called the Silver Shroud, and it was like a mystery type thing. Think of Batman almost. So
Yeah.
there was this guy who would listen to it, and he was obsessed with it. So in the game, he's like, "Oh, I want you to collect all the Silver Shroud outfits for me or whatever." So you have to go on a quest and like kill all these creatures to get all the items for him. And then at the end, you get his outfit as a reward. That's kind of
Do you
cool.
Okay, I'm also like I have all the stuffs pulled up and god, there's so many funny names. Ant organizer. Ant Agonizer.
What is that?
I don't know. I just pulled it up.
It is.
It's a supervillain residing in an underground layer near the town of Canterbury Commons in Fallout 3.
Oh, I haven't played that one in
Oh,
10 years.
damn. Oh
I
well.
know. My bad.
So much stuff.
I know.
Moving away from Universal stuff though, Disney
Yeah.
stuff. The thing Lynn and I were talking about when I first hit record without her realizing is Lynn was talking about something called Cool Kid Summer that Disney's doing.
Yeah.
Is it literally just like a sales ticket, like the way McDonald's has dollar drink menu? Or what is this?
Kinda. I guess it's a push. It's a marketing push to get families into the parks. So they're doing something called Cool Kid Summer. So at the resorts, randomly throughout the day, they will have random characters come and do a meet and greet at your resort. And
That's
then if
it?
you No, there's more to it. And then they'll have like dance parties at the parks. I still have a lot of friends who still work in guest relations at Animal Kingdom, so they'll get tasked to go out and like bring inflatable animals with them over by the Via Gaia stage. Over
Viva Gaia.
Viva Gaia. I was trying to
I
think what
worked
it
in
was.
front of it. I know the name because I
Yeah,
heard it
yeah.
every day when I was working.
Yeah, so they'll go over, like, when the shows are playing and play with, like, the kids with the inflatable animals and, like, do pin trading, and then you can meet Clarabelle in Hollywood Studios. You can meet Clarabelle, um Clarabelle Cow, Horace's girlfriend.
Oh my god, of course you know.
And, there's, like, a bunch of other stuff. They have, like, dance parties, I guess, like, certain foods and snacks you can buy. I don't know.
Hmm. Interesting.
I just thought it was, like, cool, I guess, like,
For the
Clarabelle
kids.
no, for Clarabelle, that's why I was
Oh.
like, "Oh,
Isn't Clarabelle already at Magic Kingdom though?
no." She's
She
at
does?
I saw her at Toontown at, Disney California. Not Adventure, but
No,
Disneyland.
but at Magic Kingdom, doesn't she do like the hoedown thing in the West?
Yes, yes, and so does Horace. I wanna go so bad, but
You
they
keep
only do
missing.
it during a certain time, and I never
You,
go during that time.
I think it's also like very weather dependent because I worked at Magic Kingdom and there's more
Yeah.
days that I can remember them not doing the dance than the days that they do the dance.
I wanna go so bad because sometimes the characters stick around for, like, less than a minute. I need to meet Horace, like, underrated.
I'm surprised though that there hasn't been as much Disney news
Yeah.
as you'd expect over the summer.
Yeah, there was one piece that we spoke about briefly. It was the Star Wars launch base getting an overhaul. They're putting in like some Disney animation thing, which looks really cool. Shout out to the Sorcerer's Hat coming back. Um, but I was really excited. They're gonna have Baymax, they're gonna have Brother Bear.
They're gonna have a lot. Like
Yeah, they're gonna have like a bunch of characters.
wasn't the list like well
Oh, there was a
is it
list?
well it's a show, is it not?
I know what it is.
What is it called? Animation Courtyard.
I know that's the
Poster?
area.
Yeah, there's a poster that came out and it has
Oh, yeah,
um
I saw that.
like Stitch, Olaf, Chippendale, Tiana, Baymax, Rapunzel, Genie. Like it has a lot of characters from a lot of different spots.
Yeah, that's good.
So I hope it's still the same thing where it's a walk around where you can look at like concept arts
Props,
and props, yeah.
like
Because like
models.
I find that entertaining. Like it's cool to see what they're gonna make or what they just finished making.
Yeah. It kinda reminds me, I hope they do it like they did on The Wish in Walt and Roy at
Oh
1928, like how they had the props or they had models from the movie in rough sketches. It
yeah, they
looked really
had
cool.
uh Elton Roy, Disney Wish. Is that the boat we went on? Yes. Yeah, they had. Here, I'll just pull this up.
So I just came up with an idea of Disney news.
Little things in the background.
Yeah.
And it's like each section of dining has like a different focus. Like some are Peter Pan, and then one had Gus Gus and Jacques.
Mhm.
But yeah, what was your thought?
I was gonna say, Disney news, Zootopia new trailer came out.
Oh, that's
Ooh.
right. I
Foxy Dad.
if do you think no, there's no way they're gonna have them have a kid in the movie.
No, they're not gonna have a kid at all. I know it. I bet they're taking that little, was it a, not a lemur, what's it called?
The dude with the really big ears?
Yes, from the first movie. I bet they're going to have like him used as part of a ruse to get somewhere and they need a kid. So they're using him again. Because Judy's wearing something she would not wear.
Oh. Okay, well his name is Finnick, and
Oh.
he's a fennec fox
Oh, that makes sense.
with the giant ears.
Yeah.
I think just from the trailer, I can guess what the movie's gonna be. Nick and Judy are put on a task. They capture the perpetrator. They believe his story and his alibi. They let him out, but then he escapes. So then they have to chase him and find out what actually happened. And I feel like instead of being a like the story's going to be a relationship to like because you know how the berries are supposed to be like putting drugs into
Oh, yeah.
primarily African American communities. Like that was the relationship I've seen a lot of people talk about for it. I feel
Yeah.
like this one is going to relate to social hierarchy or like different backgrounds not feeling welcome into like a primary
Group.
um group. Yeah, like
Yeah.
Zootopia, because Zootopia is just New York, is it not?
Pretty much. And I thought it was interesting because first movie you saw so many animals,
Mm-hmm.
and then apparently in the second trailer they do mention like, oh, snakes have been outcasted or like banned from Zootopia.
But then
It's
but
like,
why? And then what is that
yeah,
going to relate to the real world? I can't think of anything for that.
no,
Because another thing is like you can't just make a species the same as a human background, because then it's like, oh, that will straight up look racist.
yeah,
I don't know, but it is interesting. They have like beavers. There's a boar I keep seeing. Like there's still species like they haven't shown before that they're going to show in
yeah.
this movie.
I think it's so weird that some of the animals are like a cow, like a cow stands up, like it's not
Has there
on
been a
all
cow?
fours. I don't know. I'm just thinking like some of these animals are like standing up on their two back legs and not like down on all fours.
Oh, well, another thing I saw is isn't the president going to be, or not the president, the mayor is going to be horse?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So what is that going to look like?
Hear me
What
out.
is no, absolutely not.
The horse has gray hair.
But I feel like, oh, that might be did you ever hear about like the stuff in Canada for like our political parties?
No.
Like this was like even taught in my history class. It was
Yeah.
um like not sex sales, but it's kind of like appeal was
Oh,
selling.
yeah.
So like they had these younger politicians running to
Uh-huh.
have like the teens to late 20-year-olds
Yeah.
obsessed, and then like cast their vote towards this guy just because of his looks.
Yeah.
I remember that was a big
It's gonna
thing
be
for a
the
while.
horse.
It's gonna be the horse. I feel like that'd be funny too if it's like why do you think he's gonna be a great mayor? He has really nice hair.
I need to go to r/Zootopia later and see what's going on.
See what people are saying about the horse.
No, just like the discussion posts.
But yeah.
I don't know.
Mhm.
Sometimes that you find some crazy stuff on that one.
I still think the Foxy Dad thing that was intentional. Like I feel like
I don't
the
think
the
he's gonna be
writer
a dad.
well no, but the writers have definitely seen the social media things about Nick and Judy. Not like
Yeah.
that
Oh.
in the comic book that we should not mention in this show. But if I just say the comic book, you either know the joke or you know not to search
If
it
you
up.
know, you know.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh, and then
Yeah.
okay, more movie stuff. We did get an Avatar 3 trailer, like a full length
Yeah.
one. I'm intrigued, but I don't know how it's gonna play out because it's gonna be three. Like it's gonna be Jake and his people, the Fire and Ash group, and then
Mm-hmm.
the human. So is it gonna be like a three-way battle essentially?
Crazy.
That's what it looks like.
There's this one diva in the movie. I don't know. Her body was tea. Like she stepped down from like a spaceship or a banshee or something like that. I was like, okay.
Was it? Was it?
She was wearing like a little red like outfit, red and black number.
Is it her? This lady?
Yes, diva.
You like her?
Her outfit when she came off the banshee or whatever. I don't know. I was watching the trailer before I saw Fantastic Four.
Mm. Oh yeah, yeah. That's when it actually came out. Is when Fantastic
Yeah.
Four came out.
Yeah. I like that movie. Fantastic Four.
It was pretty. It
Galactus.
was pretty
Where
fantastic.
where was Galactica or whatever?
Galacta.
Yeah. Isn't that her like dad?
Yeah, but do you want to? Did I tell you like how Galacta came into existence?
No.
There's this thing in the comic books called the Cosmic Tapeworm, and it like infected Galactus and spawned Galacta.
That's kind of crazy. But
So it's kind
Galacta's
of
good, right?
well,
She's in Rivals.
okay, but Galactus isn't bad per se. Galactus does what like the cosmic cycle requires.
He was hungry.
He a hungry man.
I saw myself in him. I was like, he just
Snacking.
he was like, "Ooh, that planet looks good."
I like how like also when he minor spoiler when he got
Oh
to
yeah.
Earth, he like picked up a handful of like tree and soil, and he just went.
Yeah.
He was like this is gonna hit. This is gonna hit the spot. Nah, that movie was great. I think this has been a good month for movies. Superman was
Yeah.
great. I've heard good things about Jurassic World, but more so Superman and Fantastic Four.
Yeah. My brother wants to go see Superman. He's like, "I want to go. We should go."
It's
I'm like
good.
I'm like, "Maybe."
It's a proper comic book movie. I'll say that.
Yeah. I like going. I don't know if any of you have AMC theaters near you. They have mystery movie nights on every other Monday. They have Screen Unseen, which is like it could be anything, and then they have Scream Unseen, which is a horror movie. You pay like $7 to get in, and you don't know what it is until after the trailers.
Hmm. Interesting.
Yeah, and every movie I've seen, I've only been to two. They're pretty good. Like I wouldn't typically see it, but it was good.
I don't know if any of our movie theaters in Canada do that. It is a
Dang.
cool concept, but
Yeah.
they're not like they don't advertise that as much.
Yeah. I like going on the subreddit and everyone putting their guesses in during the trailer. Like, oh, what's it gonna be? I sat next to this guy though the last time I went. He was playing on his phone the whole entire time. He's like
Oh my
playing a
god.
game. And then like if like they were kissing on screen or something, he'd go, ooh, like really loud. And then he also brought a hot dog into the theater. Like he didn't buy it there. He just like brought it in.
Okay, that's weird.
And then also
Buying a hot dog, I'm not gonna judge because I've done that before, and I'll
yeah,
say
yeah.
hot dogs in movie theater, they
Slap.
hit sometimes. Bringing one for a movie,
I have
that's
to say
weird.
I don't know if it's because of the row I sat in either, but I had to sit for this movie, I think it was the front row, because it was sold out, like, pretty much, but that seems like front row behavior,
That
like
does seem, yeah,
like,
absolutely. The
all
further
of
forward you get, the lower the IQ becomes.
does that say about me?
Sorry, Lynn.
Sorry. Oh, wait. Oh, boy. I will have to say, though, since I've been going to the movies a little bit more frequently than I do, some of these popcorn buckets are getting very elaborate.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Do you,
it's crazy.
how is that another like consumerism thing? Why are people obsessed with popcorn buckets?
No, I will say the popcorn bucket I regret not getting was when the Barbie movie came out. It was the convertible, and then you also got a Barbie new in box, like the Margot Robbie Barbie new in box, but it was like $70
That's
for
pretty
the
sick.
car, the Barbie, and the popcorn. But I was on my college program, so I was like, can't afford that.
I used to like, there was once or twice where I begged my parents for it, and then
Yeah.
we saw them literally just piling in the house, and even
Yeah.
I felt a little ashamed, like, shit, why am I buying this?
Yeah. I will say I don't when I go to theme parks, I don't buy popcorn buckets anymore, but I do buy the refillable drinks
That's fair.
because that I actually use.
I just try to sneak in food, and then when I'm there,
Oh,
I
yeah.
buy a drink because I'm like, eh.
Where? At the movies?
Yeah, like I'll sneak in candy.
Oh. See, I get the kids pack. I ask for the kids pack because I get a small like, a very small popcorn, and then I ask them to upgrade the drink to an icy. It has to be a blue icy, can't be any other
We don't
flavor.
have ices in Canada, and that's what ruins the movie theaters.
That really does.
No, it does.
This might be the end of me trying to go to the movies in Canada. And
Mm-hmm.
then they also have a, like a little fruit snack. Well, it's not even little, it's like a big fruit snack bag you get, and I think it's about, like, $9. Like, I don't get it every time I go, but there's also a Dollar Tree across the street, so I'll get candy, and I'll put it in, and one time I made the mistake of getting chocolate-covered pretzels, forgetting them, and they were too close to my body, so they melted.
Oh,
Yeah, I
gross.
know, it's kinda gross.
I think the hardest decision at a movie is, am I in a chocolate mood or am I in a gummy mood?
Yeah.
And then right when I sit down, I'm like, shit, I kind of want chocolate as I'm eating nibs. And I'm just like, fuck, I should have gotten
Yeah.
the chocolate.
See, with the Dollar Tree, I get one of each, but I get the individually wrapped ones. That way it's
Oh,
like, "Oh,
come on.
if I don't finish them, I have them for later."
But the waste, all that
What do you mean?
plastic that you just help contribute
Oh,
to.
yeah, sorry. Consumerism, Lynn.
Yeah. Well, it's also just going to be more expensive. That's my thought. I dead ass
The
my
Dollar
dad.
Tree?
Yes, at Dollar Tree.
It's a
No matter
dollar
what.
25.
Yeah, and then the other one's probably $1.
No,
My
it's a
point
dollar
is,
25.
shut up. My point is, my dad and I, we if we go to a store and there's like two things next to each other and like one's a
Yeah,
little bit bigger, we're like, how much is this per like gram and how much is
yeah,
that per gram? And we figure out like, hey, this one's cheaper, so we'll get it.
smart.
Big brain thinking.
Big brain.
But I think we should address the elephant in the room that I brought
Yeah,
into the room at the start of the episode is that
dang.
last episode,
Womp womp.
unfortunately.
Yeah,
I will say a couple things that I've learned over this last year because we're it has been truly a full year
yeah,
of filming
but it
or
has.
or just like we had breaks that happened. Um it's it's not, I don't want to say it's hard because that's just a straight up lie, but I can't think
Yeah,
of the word I want to say. It is kind of just like it takes the joy out of filming when it's
yeah.
online because Lynn and I had a few issues when we filmed where we had an issue with Wi-Fi.
Mhm.
There's a lot of setup that you don't think about because you're just doing
Yeah.
so many things on your screen. And then I go to post production and then there's echoing or there's just like something improper about the lighting and it just bugs
Research.
me. Research research does take time because it's also
Yeah.
things like Lynn and I will just send stuff to one another
Mhm.
because we don't have the mindset of, oh, I will put this on a docket
Yeah.
for the episode. And because it's just Lynn and I, it's a little hard to have something prepared to talk about without like a pre-screening. Like so many shows have like they have these post-production guys. Lynn and I literally just do this back and forth. We split the work as much as we can.
Plus, you can find 10 "Am I the asshole" stories that you think are gonna be good, and then when you discuss them, it's like, "Alright, we only have 2 that we can show, but we need,
Yeah.
like, 4." So then we're scrambling and, like, oh, man.
It just
It's
yeah,
a it can be
it
a
makes
lot
it
of work.
upsetting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um but yeah, like um what made me interested in podcasting was I watched a podcast beforehand for like literally every day for work, or if I was working from home I just used my personal laptop to watch the episode that they had uploaded, and it became exciting and became enjoyable. And the thing I forgot was when I watched their show, I literally skipped the episodes where one of them or both of them were online because I just didn't find it felt like their energy wasn't as like upbeat and enthusiastic as when they're in the studio.
Yeah.
And then here I am, and I'm like, oh, we just have to film every episode online. And it's like, oh, this just ain't it. Which is unfortunate. And then some, like Lynn and I did a lot of brainstorming. Like when we first started talking about like, should we do this? Do we want to do this? Et cetera, et cetera. We made a list of episode ideas. Like we did one where we wanted to do, we film together and I just do a bunch of like American food taste testing. But then the issue is like, I have to be in the US to do it.
Yeah.
Another one was Lynn tries everything we can from Tim Hortons because that's Canadian based. 2 episodes were going to be red flags and green flags a boyfriend does, and then another one for girlfriends. And I feel like that's only fun if we're in person and we just like we're raising the flags.
Red flag, green flag.
Yeah, because again, when it's online, it's just back and forth, back and forth. I also made the mistake of having the need to show stuff on the show. Like I do the screen share shit, or I have to describe what we're looking at. We literally just started like the podcast. I should have said to myself, we are only filming ourselves and that's it. Because it just added more time and it just made it not as enjoyable for myself, unfortunately.
And I will say, I know now the future of podcast or even the present of podcast, people record and do the video. So I don't know if maybe that kind of made it a little bit more difficult too, especially with you having to edit everything. But I know podcasts can also be audio too.
Yeah, I mean, I was on Cast Conversations, and if I'm not mistaken, I think they're completely audio based. I can't find like their YouTube channel, and they have some clips, but I think they use the same software that we use, Riverside, and they have like a couple clips with their watermark. So I'm like, okay, I think that's like the free trial version where they give you a couple clips at a time, but to download the full video, it costs money. I think as well as Lynn and I are busy. Like we don't have the time. As much as I hate to say it, like on a weekday, we both finish work and we're just like, let's lie down. Let's not think. And then when it's the weekend, it's like, oh, well, that's when you want to make plans with people in person. And to film, we both have to be at our laptops, an hour to film, and then give both of us 30 minutes before and after filming to pre and post. And then myself, I need at least an hour to edit, upload, download, then upload.
Yeah.
Which kind of sucks. Plus, starting September, exciting news, even though it doesn't matter to anyone, Lynn's coming to Canada.
Yippee, yippee!
So we can't film at all because I have this mic. And if we were to film in person, we'd need an entire room dedicated, some sort of proper camera, and I'd either have to buy a second one of these or get 2 handheld mics because this is on like a hinge, and like I would need a solid desk or a side table to have it mounted. It is what it is. I feel like this was a good way to experiment. Yeah, you're right. But then also just like enjoy before we have to be an adult.
Yeah.
Like a proper adult. Because I only just finished university.
Yippee, yippee!
What are your thoughts, Lynn, on the last year?
Oh, it's been interesting. I stepped out of my comfort zone. This isn't something I would do. I was always like afraid like we would get hate comments.
We've only gotten like 1 or 2, and I'm just like, block, shut up.
I will never forget the one I got while I was waiting for you at the airport. It made me laugh so hard.
Which
Forgot
one?
what it was. I don't know. It was like some guy saying like, "Oh, is this just a couple talking about your vacation or something like that?"
What is this show? A couple talking about their vacation?
Something like that. But I don't know. So that was interesting, and it's kind of crazy because I actually know a lot of people who really enjoy like the podcast, which is kind of weird, which is strange.
Me as well.
I've learned that maybe you should block some people from the podcast, like, keep it on the low key if there's no one you want knowing about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um I've also learned that I can yap for a
Oh,
very
you
long
can.
time.
But that's what makes this show so good is if you can
Exactly.
yap, you can yap.
Like, I remember 10 minutes ago, it was 20 minutes of filming, now we're an hour, 5 minutes in. Uh, and then also, I found out there's, like, a lot to talk about sometimes, and then other weeks there's not, and that's okay.
Yeah. I feel like it's also again, it's hard because every time we see something that would be like a good talking point, we just
Yeah.
send it to one another. It's like, fuck, I should have saved this.
Yeah.
And because we
Should've
both have
discussed it.
access, and then since we both have access to the social media or whatever, if I send something, Lynn can see it, and if she's curious, she'll watch it. And the vice
Yeah.
versa is I'll look at something if Lynn sends it.
Yeah.
So then it's like, well, nothing is saved for the conversation.
Exactly.
I did come across, I think last week, a podcast that was like a couple, like it was like advertised as like, you know, young 20-year-old talking about something something. I forget what their focus is. But I think the other issue is I came into this with Lynn thinking like, oh, it'll be a lot like the podcast I watch. But I watch one where it's just two friends talking. So they don't see each other for a week and then they have a lot to talk about because it's like what
Yeah.
I saw on Twitter, what he saw in person, what I did over the weekend, what he did in Tampa, like blah, blah, blah. So I think that was a mistake I made where it's like, oh, we don't, it's not the same filming
Yeah.
environment. So my brain isn't wired to think that same way.
Yeah.
But oh well, we learned.
Well, we
We had fun.
tried.
We
Yeah, we
tried,
tried.
exactly. I want to do this again in the future when we're both in person. And then I want to have like the handheld mics. I don't really like this, I'll be honest. It blocks my entire keyboard and it's just so awkward to move around.
I think vlogs would be fun.
Yeah, vlogging would also be fun. That
Yeah.
has a lot of post production. I know that.
Yeah.
So that'd be something you have to be like dedicated and enthusiastic to. But I've also seen people that like they literally admit in their vlogs, they're like, I haven't uploaded in 3 months. I'm very sorry. Here's a trip I did back in February. And it's like the middle of July when they upload.
Yeah.
Which is funny. I think that could also
Yeah.
be fun.
Yeah.
But who's to say what is exactly going to happen in the future?
Exactly.
I enjoyed it. I had fun. We had a lot of views. But I think this is it for a little bit.
Yeah.
Kind of sad.
Sad. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I think this will be the last time we can say it. But for the remainder, we hope you all
Stay wild.